What's up, guys? Welcome to Blake's Garage. Today we got a little something different back here, an E36 wide-body race car. We can't have that nice Felony Form body kit missing bolts. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fix it, and we're gonna fix it right with some tools in my garage real quick, and then we'll break it down. I'm gonna pop off this front flare, and we're gonna put in some riv nuts. Just gonna drill out these little spots right here. All right, so first riv nut in.
In LA from a V6 guy who's willing to do $500 in swap. Because those seats are usually like $15.
Did he agree on it? Or?
Cool, so that looks a hell of a lot better. So this is Sibir's car. You want to tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, this is a 1995 BMW M3, so it's an E36. As you can see, it has overfenders, so it's wider than the stock E36 by about 2 inches. It's also lowered on some Broadway static coilovers. They ride really smooth. As far as the motor goes, it's actually stock, but it's out of a 96 to 99. So if you know what that is, that's an S52. And this car only came with an S50. So instead of a 3.0, it's a 3.2 liter.
So like one of these?
Exactly. So it's
like
that motor.
Like that?
With a different manifold. And it's also still OBD1.
Cool.
So it's
let's pop the hood and take
yeah.
a peek. Engine, motor. This S52 is pretty well stocked, except for what?
Well, it's a M50 manifold, and it's still OBD1, and it has the OBD1 throttle body right there, so you can see the difference. It's a different throttle body right here compared to that one, and this is the stock S50 Intake. It's supposed to make a little more horsepower from what I've read. I don't know about how much. Maybe
yeah,
like
I read
10.
like 10 to.
Yeah, maybe 10.
It kind of sacrifices a little bit of low end torque.
It does, yeah. But it's actually really nice. You know, to drive, it's been really smooth.
Yeah.
Valve cover's painted red by the previous owner.
Well, that adds 5 horsepower.
Easy.
So.
Well, it is Ferrari Wrinkle red.
Oh, yeah.
So 6.
Well, yeah, because the Wrinkle adds 1.
Wrinkle adds
and then the
one.
Ferrari, yeah.
Side. That's where most of the work was done. Was on the inside of this car. As you can see, nice and dirty. We actually built that cage from scratch. So that's
really?
120 Dom steel. It's not a bolt-in cage or anything.
Yeah.
We just had long, like steel piping. We had a tube bender. I had a couple friends who work at ground control suspension up in Shingle Springs.
Yeah.
So they're really good at welding since they built suspension. So that's why the welds look as good as they do. I would never be able to weld like that.
Yeah, and the gussets are really cool.
Yeah,
the
that was
webbed out gussets.
Little touch right there. And it's just a roll bar. It's not a full cage or anything. But I wanted to have seats and harnesses, and I know the only safe way to really do harnesses is to have like a proper roll bar.
Yeah.
I don't want to like go to the rear seats or anything like that.
Well, and I like too that you're tied into the frame rails, just like my cage, which is proper. A lot of the time you will see people tying into like the fender well, that like inner fender well, and I mean that's just, it's 16 gauge steel, so it's ridiculous.
Exactly. Yeah, so we actually felt it. That's where our original plan was. Then we were like, wait, no, this is super thin. So we went to the back and we realized that's where the diff mounts were. It was like super thick steel. It was perfect to weld it on.
That's great.
And then I got Corbeau seats. I just wanted some nice suede seats, and Corbeau had the best bang for buck in my opinion. And then Crow harnesses, mainly because they're purple, to be honest.
Yeah.
And they match the cage. So the thing was, the Corbeau sliders were a little too tall, so we made our own brackets for these seats. And the only problem with that is they're fixed. So if you sit in my car, you can't move really.
Gotcha.
Like forward or backward.
But the seat is super low, so that's cool.
It's like on the ground almost. But if you're like 5'10" or up, you're pretty good to drive it.
Yeah.
Other than that, the Renown wheel, I just wanted something that looked super nice. And Renown is a local company. They're based in San Francisco.
Right.
You'll probably see a bunch of RWD cars with those, or like some drift cars have Renowns, which is, I just really like how they design, and for the price, I really couldn't find a better deal.
Yeah, and they got the triple stitch on there, which is nice.
I got the M stitching on the their Motorsport Edition wheel, which is nice.
And then you guys made these, I
I
assume?
actually just made these last week. Oh,
Nice.
I didn't. My friend who helped me with the cage did. He does all the fabrication and stuff. But
it's aluminum?
yeah, it's aluminum. Yeah, so my stock door panels got super annoying because they just E36s have this issue where like the door panel, like the glue comes off and all these pieces are sagging and everything. And I was like, honestly, I'm so tired of trying to find black ones and everything.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's just make aluminum door panels. It gives me a little more room, especially with the seats and everything. So that's nice.
Yeah, I did the same on my car.
On the E30.
Yeah, on my E30, except I wrapped up to
yeah.
the top. But those look good. Yeah, I like it. We always like seeing people do it themselves, you know?
Yeah. This
So-
car, yeah, completely garage built, basically.
Very cool. Yeah, still got the headliner.
Oh, we actually did this.
custom though?
Yeah, no, my car didn't come with headliner when I bought it.
Okay.
So I figured if I'm gonna do suede seats, I'll buy some suede off eBay, and we wrapped it with suede, and we did the same thing with the A-pillars right here, and then
Yeah, it looks really good.
It's a good touch.
Ooh, it feels so nice.
yeah, and then it was gray carpet. Now it's black carpet. The
Oh, cool.
rear panels are black now. The rear seats black, just to cover the wiring for the fuel pump here.
Oh, dude, that fancy life with that. This is a 95 with the
95.
the window that kind of just drops down. You know, like
Oh, yeah.
you gotta love that BMW technology. It's like how my 88 has a fuel mileage gauge and due to empty. Come on, that's some technology right there. Sick. Well, climate control, AC still works?
AC's blows cold, heater's super hot. I have a stereo in there, but now that I have these door panels, I don't have speakers, so that just stays off and it's used to charge my phone.
How do you feel about the steering wheel height? You cool with it? Or would you rather it be lower?
I wish I could go a little lower, but it's not too bad with my height. I honestly almost wish I got a flat wheel instead of the deep dish wheel.
Yeah, because then
And
it
then
puts
it would,
you...
yeah, it would have gave me just that extra distance I needed, because that Momo hub is pretty fat.
Is this non-adjustable or is it just
It can go up
telescoping?
and down, but that's the lowest it goes, I think.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, I actually, that's something that I did on my E30, is I dropped my steering wheel.
Oh, okay.
Made a huge difference.
Yeah.
Can't see the gauges as well, like right up here.
Oh, when you're
Kind
on
of blocks them.
You're good.
Doesn't matter because your seating position's a
Yeah,
bit
exactly.
better, but yeah, overall, height in the thing feels good.
Lights are glass, so they're not the US plastic ones that fog up.
Right.
Tail lights are lucid, so they're the clear smoked looking ones that
Let's
are...
check those out.
Yeah. Actually, they took forever to find. They just happened to pop up on Craigslist, and I was like, oh, finally.
Cool.
So I got those instead of... I used to have Euro ones that were just the red and white ones. But
Mhm.
these just... I thought they changed the look a lot.
What wing is that?
This is a low-rise LTW wing. It's like it was an OEM wing, but not this one. Obviously, that's like impossible to find as an OEM LTW wing.
Mm-hmm.
But they also come with risers, so you put these little risers in between these two parts, and it comes up to here.
Okay.
But I got this off eBay, and for the price, I couldn't complain.
Yeah, some of that fiberglass on eBay, you just...
I paid like $180 or something for this, and I was
Yeah.
like, that's cheaper than most people are selling reps online anyways. So
Right.
I put it on. Fitment was decent. The risers didn't fit. That's why it's a low rise.
Right. No, it looks really good.
Yeah, I think if it was just paint match, I think it would really set it off.
And then this is the aftermarket
No,
diffuser
that's
as well?
stock.
Oh, that's
the
stock.
So this is the M3.
It's just painted.
Yeah, it's just gloss black instead of flat black.
Okay.
When I got the car resprayed when I bought it, they did all the trim gloss black, but then over time I lost a bunch of these bumper trims and side trims, so now those are the OEM trims. But
Gotcha.
I still have that's gloss black.
Gotcha.
Otherwise, yeah, the only difference with the M3s really was the front and rear bumper, the mirrors, and then the side skirts are twisties. So they have that cool little, like it looks like they're twisted basically. Which is cool.
Nice. All right. Maybe we'll go take this thing for a rip and just get like a little drive around in it or something. I don't know. We're probably gonna check out Jacob's
My
new
car.
5.0 too.
Yeah, the Focus, it's not totally gone, but it was pretty gone for a second. And then now I have a 2013 5.0. So I want Blake to experience that, and I want to hear what he has to say on it.
Cool. Well, maybe we'll do like a whole nother video on that, like a build breakdown.
Yeah, I'm down.
And
got some
we'll
stuff
see that
going
in the next video, and then we'll go hang out with Siber.
For sure.
All right, guys. So I'm not quite sure how the audio is. I'm gonna try to talk kind of loud. We're in Sibir's car right now. The E36 M3 95 OBD1 conversion with an S52 with a M50 intake manifold, right?
Yeah.
And then it's got some suspension goodies, like you said. You're on Broadway static coilovers, right?
Yeah. And then there's just the OEM X Brace underneath the oil pan.
Okay.
And then ZHP, the E46 ZHP 330i steering rack.
Yeah. It feels nice and tight. It does have a good on center. I have to say, my E30 is much quicker. I want you to drive my E30 because I have the Magnus Racing Team steering angle key,
That's probably
which like reduces the steering ratio quite a bit. And it feels really, really good.
See, like all my control arms and everything else is stock, so it's just all M3 control arms and bushings and everything like that. Nothing else different, really.
Yeah. So first off, pedal setup feels really good. It's very easy to rev match downshift, and it looks like it's really easy to heel toe as well, which is awesome. The Renown steering wheel feels great. Like I said earlier, it's a bit high because we're sitting so low in the seat, which is proper, but I don't know. I think mounting this thing down like a little bit, or like you said, like
If I had a flat wheel,
a flat wheel would be a better seating position. I'm not saying it really matters because it's like something you get used to.
Yeah.
It's just something I'm noticing right now. But seat feels really good. Reminds me of my Spark OE Evo. Cage
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, it's just.
I mean, when I bought the car, when I bought the car, it was a stock M3, and I loved how it drove, and I was like, I didn't want to change too much on it.
Right.
I don't want to get a bunch of power and then have to worry about transmission and clutch and everything. So I left the motor all stock. BMW knew what they were doing with this car. It's fun to drive as it is. I just made it a little better, a little more rigid with the cage and everything.
Right. And I mean, yeah, it's just. We're gonna stop. We're waiting for a friend behind us. Pause the video. Overall, I mean, dude, it feels really good right now. Like just driving it on the street, we haven't really. We haven't really smashed on it or anything, but it's like, it's super easy to drive, which is great. So if you guys are looking just for like a stock E36 M3, it's a good car. Imagine that. Weird, for sure. It's got a bit of that rasp.
That no muffler life.
Oh yeah, so you're straight pipe, huh?
I mean, I have resonators and the
Okay.
cats, technically. So they're stock cats, stock resonators. I used to have a different setup with aftermarket cats, and then no resonator, no muffler, and it was just way too loud.
All right, so we're wide open in a second. Take it up there a bit. Very. Oh, okay. So that's what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Gauges don't really work. Okay. So the revs are a little off. I thought we were revving a little higher, and I'm looking at the gauges. I'm like, well, it only says 50 by 100. I mean, this thing should go to like what, 7?
Yeah, it's usually up there.
Yeah. So it's a little weird. There we go. The car's for sale.
Yeah.
How much you asking for the thing?
Honestly, I don't really know. I wanted to ask like 11, but I feel like that might be high, so throw me an offer.
Okay.
I mean, you stock M3s, clean title, go for around, you've seen them anywhere from like 5 to 10.
Yeah.
This one's pretty clean. He has a lot of stuff done to it, and I know it's hard to find some